I pushing? That's fine until... Oh, shoot. And of course I accidentally unmuted my mic. I'm clicking everything. What is going on? Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Mm. Everything is going wrong. That's okay. OHAYOU-PI. I'm Euphenia Himemin, and welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. And if you're new here, then welcome to my channel. We're super close to 200 subscribers, so you know, I would greatly appreciate if, you know, if you happen to stumble upon the stream and if you like me or my shenanigans, you know, please subscribe. So bow wow is bow wow Mao. I'm dead. I don't know what happened. Like the arm of my microphone. Like I don't even touch it, and it just said, "Yeah, you want to know what? I just want to unscrew myself today." And then I was just like, "Wait, why?" So then it was falling, and then when I was trying to fix it, all my cords got all tangled up. And now like my mic's cord is just long and in the way, so I gotta redo that later. Yeah, I was able to tighten it so like it shouldn't be falling off or nothing. But like I also don't know why I did that to begin with. Ah, you said I got it. But yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. Like at least it still works. It's still like it's not the mic part, it's the arm, which I did not appreciate. Like there's too much going on over here for it to be doing that. And then I didn't realize like when I had the arm hoisted that I guess I unmuted myself. So that's fun. But welcome back today. Oh man, I should really get like a little banner or something. This is like Yappy Monday. We really need to just start telling the stuff to stay how we put it. Keep it how we put it. You know? But I know today I don't know why, like today I feel pretty good today. Today seems pretty okay. Like I think maybe it's because I'm just excited to show some stuff. OHAYOU-PI, welcome. Haven't seen you all week. I hope you've been well. 8:30 for Mondays. 8:30 is my usual time. Well, it's 8:30 for me. I don't know what time it is for you. 8:30 p.m. EST is like the regular time that I usually do Yappy Mondays. Yeah, 8:30. And then like sometimes if I know that I'm going to be like out and about, like if I'm running errands or something, then I'll push it to 9. Because sometimes errands take forever. But, you know, someone's got to do it. Um. Oh. What time is that? Yeah, usually it's cuz I'm in EST. What's it called? Do we do we want to talk about what happened Friday? Because I want to talk about what happened Friday. I said, "Hey everybody, let's stream Fall Guys. It's going to be so fun." Bro, I didn't know I was going to be spending an hour trying to play Password with my freaking Nintendo account. Oh. I've always wanted to go to Louisiana. I hear they have great food. For some reason, I'm afraid of Texas. And I'm afraid of Texas because their bugs are huge. Like, I feel like Texas and Australia are two places with big bugs that I don't want to go because bugs. Like, I feel like, say if I'm getting to know the bug one on one, then they don't scare me. But if I'm not expecting to see the bug, and then I don't know, it's just I don't know, like a giant turtle fly or some crap, that's gonna scare me, and I'm not gonna like it, and I'm not gonna be there. Yeah, so like I did download. I had Fall Guys on my Switch for a really long time, and I played it on my personal account. And when I went to go use it, I was like, I went to go play, like, cause like on my Yuffie Hime account, I'm fine. I can just play Fall Guys, however. But on the Yuffie Hime account, when I tried it Friday, it wanted me to sign into my Nintendo account, and I was just like, what? What's my password again? So then I was like spending an hour trying to figure out what my password was. And then I was like, forget it. I'm going to reset my password. And then Nintendo was like, sure, you can reset your password. And I was like, oh, lovely. And it'll give me a link. And anytime it said like, hi, this is Nintendo. We see you're trying to reset your password. Please click this link here. So then I said, okay, let me click this link here. And then it would go page unavailable. And I was like, what do you mean the page is unavailable? You're the one who sent me the link, Nintendo. I don't get it. And then I did that little back and forth for about 45 minutes. And then something happened. I don't know. Nintendo finally, I don't know, like heard my cries. And they were like, you know what? Let's give her a link that works. So then I finally got a link that worked. And then I was able to reset my password. And now I know my password. And I was able to sign in and play Fall Guys. Ew, what do you mean you can see the tarantula walking through the grass from a balcony? Oh yes, I know about June bugs. We have those here where I am. They're just little derpy guys. Like especially if they're in your home, all they're looking for is water. And if they can't find any water, they just die. I watched a June bug fly up into a light bulb and die. I was like, how you just killed yourself, sir. Okay. You see, I thought I had my password on my phone. But it was passwords for everything else but my Nintendo account, and I was just like, so did that day I just said, I don't need my Nintendo account password. The one that flew up into the light bulb sure was sad. But I've seen them look for water. Cause like, what's it called? You see, in a different castle, we had a dungeon, and the dungeon had a leak, and all the June bugs would be like, puddle, and then like, that's where they would stay. And they're nocturnal, so they come out at night. I know too much about those bugs. I also raised a mealworm before into a beetle. That was cool. We fed it cornflakes. I didn't think it would eat, the cornflakes. It was kind of weird when I saw it come out and it was still the mealworm and it was holding a cornflake in its mouth. I was like, he's just like, be for real, for real. Well, you see, being in hell and all, and then my dad being the king, sometimes castles get invaded. And then we have to move and rebuild. But that is it's funny because like Mama Yuffie is afraid of June bugs, but I'm not afraid of June bugs. They're just awkward. They're just awkward little guys. Like I watched some try to climb up a wall and they're not that sticky, I guess. So they're having a hard time. So like they would kind of get halfway and then they'd go, and like fall. And then they'd be like, we're trying this again. Oh man, I would love to do like a manga thing. And I've actually like got commission prices for it. It's pretty hefty. It's pretty hefty. Even though like I would want it all in black and white, the cost was still pretty hefty. But it's okay. I'll figure out how to do like, cuz like especially like when I re-debut, I do want to drop my lore. But you see that like I don't know, I might have to do some crude doodles like myself. And we all just have to like laugh at my doodles. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna open commissions. They're gonna be called Yuffie's Doodles. And I'm charging. I don't. Oh no. I just saw a Rin Penrose thing where she like jokingly opened commissions at a pretty low price, and then like a bunch of people commissioned her. A bunch of people commissioned her and she got overwhelmed. If you want to see my doodles, all you have to do, which video is that? Because I did some doodles for the channel. And you see like what it is, I draw better when it's traditional, like pen, paper, pencil, paper. But for some reason when it's digital, oh man, my drawings do not translate. Here it is. The Euphenia Himemin Origin. That video. You'll see my doodles. Like I thought about doing like a joke drawing stream, like drawing, I don't know, like HoloLive members from memory. But they're gonna be really bad because digital art's not my thing. I mean, like, I don't know, unless I get like skinny whiteboard markers, because I have a whiteboard, like a, you know, a small square whiteboard. I just have like the regular expo like thick markers, but like if I got like some of the thin expo markers, then maybe I could do that. I'd probably get some at the Dollar Tree. And then like what's it called? What I also don't like is with digital art, if you're pushing too hard, then your line's all thick, and if you're not pushing hard enough, then you either didn't draw a line or it's too thin. Or what else? I feel like I can draw things separately really good. Like I can draw some hair with no face. I can draw a face with nothing else. I can draw an eye. I can draw like, I don't know, a loaf of bread or a piece of cake. But when I try to put the stuff together, then you're like, what is this? Sounds good. Sounds good. I am excited though. I'm excited to to actually fully put my lore out there, you know? I don't know why. My voice just did that weird thing. But that's a thing. And let's see. Oh, let me I was supposed to this is another thing. Let's talk about what happened Saturday. I was supposed to make the spicy chocolate Saturday. And I said, you know, it's going to be lovely to take a nap really quick, you know, because I woke up early. I had a lot to do, lots of lessons and whatnot. So then I said, let me take a nap. And then when I woke up, it was dark. And I was like, huh? Huh? And I was like looking around like, oh. And then like, I was hungry because it was past dinner time. I don't know. I don't know what the heck happened. Then I tried to schedule. I was scheduling streams today. And I accidentally scheduled the chocolate stream for March 14th. And I was confused because I can see my upcoming schedule for the week. And I was like, could have sworn I'm supposed to have a stream Saturday. And then I was like, where'd it go? Where did it go? And then I had to go and look for it. And then I realized I scheduled it for like a Saturday in the past. And I was like, no, that shouldn't even be an option. So it is this Saturday. I'm usually not nocturnal. Like I will say I used to be. I used to be great. Oh man. It was kind of not good. Like I would sleep until like 4 p.m., get up and do what I needed to do, and then I kind of just hung out and I didn't go to sleep until like 10 a.m. or something. That it was so bad. Sleep schedule was so bad. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what's causing that. I feel like at this point I have exhausted almost all of my resources. Oops, not that. Like I am so confused. I feel like there are so wow, what am I doing? I'm just clicking on everything. Jeez. I feel like at some like sometimes where am I? Why do I keep clicking on things that like pull up an extra menu? Like, I thought it was my Wi-Fi for a while. And then I thought it was my program. I'm too poor. I can't upgrade. Being a demon doesn't get you any money. Which is sad. Also, you want to know what would be like really sad? I think I would be so mad. Yeah, graphics card. Yeah, see, I don't understand like the graphics card part. Like when you were trying to explain that to me that one day, and when we were all up in my computer system, and you were like, "Oh, let's see if your graphics card needs an update." And I went on Google and I was all on Reddit and other things trying to find my graphics card and find and look for, and I was just like, I don't get it. But I do know, like, I would be so mad if I, like, say if I upgraded, right? Say if I upgraded, and then I wasn't even the problem. Then I'm still glitching with the upgrade. Then I would be so upset. Mm, mm. Like, I think I would actually, you would actually see me rage if I saw, not if I saw, if I upgraded, got a brand spanking swanky new setup, and I'm still glitching. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should have learned glitch magic. That would have been great. Because my internet is just impeccable. So I know it's not the internet. Unless what I need to do is an Ethernet. But I feel like, you know, like if it was the internet, then my stream would like buffer and lag and um you know, like I feel like it would inch like cuz I've had it where my internet was bad. And it would you know, like do that where it would show me that I'm buffering and that it was trying to restart and stuff. Oh, hell doesn't have any magic like that. But wouldn't it be cool? Like, it would be super cool if it did. I'm like, one day I'll figure it out. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. What's weird is not I'm trying to remember. I feel like I don't remember. I don't remember if if my streams did this like in the past. And when I say in the past, I mean before I became the lovely Euphenia Himemin. Who knows? Okay, let's go here. We're gonna check out what we're doing this week. Oh, sorry, not that one first. Not tomorrow. Oh, I just got excited. Wednesday. Wednesday. I Yeah, I was looking at some old streams to like make clips from, and I noticed that it happened in some of the older streams, like in the not My Hero, in the No More Heroes streams. All right, so Wednesday we have this where we will be. I would like to plan, together with you guys. My like we're getting really close to 200 subscribers. We're getting really close to 200 subscribers. And I want to kind of do a little celebration. It's not going to be too much, not too much, Not too much. We haven't made the super goal yet. Yes, I am a My Hero Academia fan. I am. I really need to catch up, especially with the final season coming out. But everything I got so intense. I think I'm just one season behind. So I'm just one season behind. But I see, that we're getting really close to 200 subscribers. 200 you fiends. That is amazing. I would like to do a small celebration. Last time for 100 I did karaoke. So Wednesday I would like to talk about different things that we can do to celebrate the 200. But like I said, nothing major. Nothing major. We'll save the major party for we'll save the major party for the 500. My Heroes Won Justice. What's crazy is I did not like that game. I will say I did for a while become slightly addicted to Ultra Rumble. Like Ultra Rumble was like fun and different. I think it's because it's like, it's battle royale. The funny thing is, like, one of the characters that I use, because I use probably about only 2 characters really, and it was Mount Lady, and then I also like to use Froppy. Once in a while you'll see me use Kirishima, and once in a while you'll also see me use what's it called? Not Kirish. It is Kirish. Oh, Shoto. Sometimes I use Shoto. So sometimes I use Shoto because I like his his ice quirk to get away from people. Oh, I forgot. Sometimes I use Toga, and sometimes I use Dabi. Yeah, they were pretty fun to use. I tried using Mr. Compress. You need like a special. You got to be special to use Mr. Compress. He's actually more complicated than what I thought. And I remember I tried using Uraraka, but she was too floaty feeling. Ida is too fast. Ida is too fast. And he was one of the most disrespectful characters in the game. You should just use Hawks. I can't use Hawks. I don't understand how to, use Hawks. Froppy is simple, she's run, tongue, save my people, get the stuff, go invisible. Toga was pretty cool because I could just, become you. Then it would be kind of funny. Or like if I'm holding onto your blood and you're dead, and then sometimes like the teammates will get confused, like be like, huh? I thought bread eater number 7 was dead, and then it's like, hey, it's a me. Hello, Reeb. I hope that you're doing well. OHAYOU-PI. But yeah, I wish they had Mirko. I wish they had Mirko in the game. I remember like when the game first came out, Ibarra was such a problem. And that's like that girl from class 1B, I think. Oh man, of all the, do you know how much anime I've watched? Gosh, I could put them on, like, it would probably be easier if I go on my anime list and put them all on my list, and then I can like take you through them through my anime list, because there's so, I've been doing this for a while, man. I've been doing this for a long time. I remember the first time I tried out my anime list, I just wanted to see like how many anime have I watched. I didn't realize it was over 100. I felt impressed and sad at the same time. I was like, look at me go. I'm elite. But then the other part of me was like, oh my god, I have no life. But I could definitely take you guys down the rabbit hole of all the shows that I've watched. Some of them I've watched in full. Some of them I've never finished, because some shows I just don't want to finish. Like you ever watch a show and you're like, no, I can't finish this, because if I finish it, then that's the end. Like that. And then some shows I'm like, I ain't finishing this garbage. Ugh. And then some shows I'm like sad that didn't get finished. No game, no life. No game, no life. Is never gonna get a second season. What's it called? What's Oran High School Host Club? I mean, like, yeah, I read the manga, but I wanted to see it animated. Okay. Yes. And I feel like nobody else does. I feel like nobody, whenever I talk about K, and then they're like, what is that? And it's just like, what do you mean, what is that? Oh, there was a show. What was it? It was a show recently. And it waited like, yeah, Fruits Basket did come back. I did like that most of the voice actors were the same, like for the main trio. But I was a little, I didn't like Momiji's voice. I didn't like Momiji's voice. And there was just something, there was like the old school animation just had a certain je ne sais quoi. I remember seeing, like, is that a show? Because I thought it was just like an otome game. But well, it was a show that like for instance, it was kind of like Durarara. Durarara was a show that I was like crazy obsessed with, and then like I don't know, it waited like 12 years later to come back. Like, you know, they were like, oh yeah, here's season 2, guys. Sorry, it's been like 12 years. And then you're like, hold on, what? Huh. Like, you guys, oh man. And then like, what's it called? What is that? Code Geass, my favorite show. Code Geass will really just randomly put out installments. Just, I don't know. And will I go see? Yes, I will. Like the latest one, when it was that movie, I went to the theaters and I saw the movie, and I was so sad because they weren't passing out They weren't passing out the cards with Lelouch on it. Like, I'm making a my anime list right now. Like, once I get this list like together, I feel like some of the stuff that'll be on my list will be questionable. I'm also not adding any risque things on there, if you catch my drift. If you don't catch my drift. Basically, you know what? No, I might as well put on there. I'm cultured. Oh yeah, I remember when the movie theater was showing Paprika. I've been to the movies to see most of the My Hero Academia movies. I didn't see the last two. What's it called? I didn't see the last two My Hero Academia movies. I saw the Haikyuu movie. That one was great. I saw the Demon Slayer, the Mugen Train. Oh, I remember being in the theater with a bunch of other people and we were all bawling our eyes out. I have this. It looks so good. Like, I'm glad that they didn't stray too far from the original style, so that's really good. Cause like sometimes things, they try to get creative and then it's like, yeah, I didn't ask you to change anything. And then there's like anime that I feel like people. Oh yeah, I went to see the Black Butler movies. Basically, if there's a series in a movie and I like it, I'll usually go see it. I have not seen those movies. You want to know why? So I've seen Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. And I've seen a good portion of Dragon Ball Super, but I kind of just fell off. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I fell off when stuff got really weird. There was like that tournament and there was like that Saiyan kid guy and he didn't have no muscles and it was like Winnie the Pooh and stuff. Like, I fell off around there for Dragon Ball Super. I'm sure it got a lot better. I just said I can't. And then what's it called? For One Piece, I was honestly super heavy into One Piece at one point. Honestly, I wouldn't mind restarting One Piece, like, at all. I stopped watching One Piece around the Skypiea arc. Yeah, I seen Dragon Ball Z Kai, but I prefer Dragon Ball Z. Just cause nostalgia. Yeah, I've seen clips from Dragon Ball Daima. Personally, I'm just it doesn't look like my cup of tea. Like, for some reason, looking at it and just seeing the characters as, I don't know, like kid form, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying to me. I wouldn't mind doing that. when I figure out how to do. Oh my god, I didn't realize that anime list had it definitely has hentai on here. It definitely has hentai. Okay. I was like, oh, let's scroll through the anime on here. Oh, Tiggo Bitties. Cause I was like, oh, let me go in alphabetical order, you know. So I started with A, and then I was just like, oh, man, Dragon Ball G. Oh, steps into Grand steps into Grand Dragon Ball GT. Like that stuff. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it was about the Dragon Ball GT theme song, but it just, I don't know, it just slapped. Like that was one of them, like when you hear it, it makes you want to punch the air as like hard and fast as you can. There are so many anime that starts with the letter A. What is Africa no salary, man? And then some of the stuff I'm like, oh, this looks cute, and then you read the synopsis and you're like, oh, that's hentai. That's hentai for sure. I didn't know that Aggressico, like, I've ever seen Evangelion. I've seen pieces of it, right, when I was younger. So I had no mental understanding at all what Evangelion was about, because when I was watching it, I was a kid, and like, if you ask me what was it about, I just remember sitting there and kind of like blank watching it, and then going Zamboku attention no yoni, and then like I don't know, after that it was gone. Like I don't remember anything. I remember not liking Shinji. I remember not liking Asuka. I remember thinking the white-haired guy was cool, but then I found out that he's not really in the series that much. So then I was just like, darn, I kind of like that guy. Why does this title sound familiar? Oh! Okay. Hear me out. So, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to incriminate myself. I am not going to incriminate myself. I'm going to put it on my list. I am not going to explain anything about it because I don't need to. It was a good series, but it was not good for my heart. Yeah. No, well, Mao, I feel like we talked about this one before in our younger years, in the younger times. I'm gonna message you the name of this anime, but yeah, I'm just gonna ask, do you remember this? It is uh um it's on the grown-up side of anime, and it is it is I'll just say it. It was a yaoi. And Mao remembers it. So that's great. I'm not crazy. So, yes, it was an older like it was a very mature themed yaoi. It was probably one of the first ones that actually made me cry. I don't love yaoi anymore, but I will say I did have a Fujoshi phase. But like now I kind of just now I'm more of like a I like a lot of shonen anime now for some reason. Really into shonen. Like I really like stuff like that, or like sports anime. You know how your tastes change when you mature. And I definitely matured. I'm a grown up now. Yes! Yes! The guy did look like Alucard! Thank you! I thought I was the only one who thought that. I have watched Blue Lock. I didn't finish season 1 yet. Because, like, it got really weird towards the middle half of, like, the end. Where it kind of became, like, slideshow the animation. Where it was just a bunch of stills with speed lines on them. And then it was like, somebody kick something. But I will finish it because I know that, like, another season is coming out. And I want to see the Nagi movie. So... because I do like Nagi. My baby boy is Bachira. I do laugh like when people make jokes about Isagi though, and then it's like you're in the middle of a match and then it's like, hold on, let me find my puzzle piece. Oh yeah, I have heard of Dr. Slump. What's weird is like at one point I remember I was like, I'm gonna watch this, and then I could never find anywhere to watch it with like it either was available with no subs. So then I'm like, well, I don't freaking understand this because I don't know Japanese. Or it was like it was available, but it was like in a different language. Like for some reason I just couldn't either find it in English dub or with English subs. So then I was always just like, I guess this just wasn't meant for me to see. You know how it is sometimes. But what's it called? I never, yeah, like I'm sitting here looking at this list. I feel like there is so much that I've never seen that has kind of piqued my interest. A a lot of it looks really old. I'm confused as to why there are some music videos on here. Like they have Husha Marine's Ahoy on here. Yeah. And if I do it this way, I'm gonna be here forever. So I'm just gonna have to start putting my own stuff. What is that? Like for one, I've never seen Full Metal Panic regular. I've only ever seen Fumofu. And I kind of feel bad for that. But like when I was younger, I didn't know that, there was, multiple versions or whatever you want to say. Kind of like when I was younger, I didn't know that there was Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Because I remember when Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was airing on the telly, I thought it was a movie. Oh, I forgot that you gotta like come on here and complete stuff. But yeah, usually if an anime like what's it called Akiba Made Wars, is a show. Yeah, yeah, it was. And what's it called? I feel like Full Metal Alchemist, because they had caught up to the manga, they they started taking some creative liberties, and it just made the story really confusing. Like, what do you mean this guy is actually this guy's dad, and this guy's dad is my dad, and his dad, and your dad, and he's not a thing, but he's a person. Like, what? That part I just didn't understand. And then they were like, oh, well, we don't really know. So we're just going to add like this weird lady with her special necklace to do stuff. And then it was just like, huh? So that was weird to me. This is your dad. Get a dad, and then you get a dad. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. The lady that looked like their mom. Ugh. Like they had so many. They were like, let's show you that we can be shocking, and then it was just like, what? No, I will say, the theme song slaps. Already starting, never look back. Like, oh man, that stuff. Yeah, I remember now. They had like a homunculus, and it looked. What sin was she? But yeah, they had a homunculus that was like the spitting image of their mom, and it was like creepy. And sometimes she would use like her face to like, mess with Edward. Let's see. But can we all agree that Lust has always been one of the coolest freaking ones, though? It was kind of like they kind of just tried too hard. Greed. Greed. Greed, greed, greed. It really was. And can we say that no matter what incarnation, Shell Tucker still sucks? Yes, Shell Tucker still sucks. Oh, she was Sloth. Okay, yeah, so the one that could look like their mom was Sloth. And then, like, I don't know, like, she got a makeover or some crap. But, like, what's crazy is, like, Full Metal Alchemist deprived us of freaking, one of the best characters to me, which is, freaking Armstrong's sister. Like, she was so cool, so badass. Like, what's her name? Olivier? Yeah, Olivier. She was cool. Loved her. Awesome. Took no poop from nobody. She's what I want to be when I grow up. But Full Metal Alchemist will always have like a special place in my heart. I like that it was like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was like deep, and like the cone, not the cone, the tone was more dark. Like you knew from episode 1 that this was not the same thing. This was not the same thing. So that was cool. But it looks like I will have to end stream about now. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. You said wife shaped? Honestly. Wife shaped. Honestly, and her full lips, bro. Talk about mwah. But yes, maybe we will have to do like an anime night or something on Discord when I figure out how to do that. But I greatly appreciate everyone for coming. I will see you all Wednesday where we can talk about what we would like to do for the 200 subscriber celebration. Thank you. I hope everyone else rests well as well. Oh my gosh. I hope that you all will rest well. I demand it. Thank you. But yes, I will see you guys Wednesday. I hope that you have a good start to your week. Okay? All right. Oh, Yasumin.